Hey, good morning. So it's probably like, might even be after 10 now. Oh, it's 9:30, so it's not after 10. But we're just hanging out. They had breakfast. I had breakfast. We have the ball pit over there. I think I showed you that last night. So yesterday's video, I'm not sure how I ended up editing it because I didn't edit it last night. I'll have to do it today. But it just kind of cut off because my battery died, and then I was too lazy to put another battery in and finish it. But look at the, so I'm sorry about that. Hopefully I'll end it a little less cut offy, but if not, sorry. So the good news, the cool thing about today is we have, and the camera doesn't do it justice, it looks nice and shiny, but the trees are all like covered in ice and looking pretty and magical. So it looks nice. With it being February, almost March, I'm tired of the cold already, or not already, but I'm tired of the cold at this point, so I don't want that. Just give me warm weather. But it looks pretty. I think we're also under level 1, but our plan for today, because I almost forgot. Red barn. Quinn has a red barn. We were singing Old MacDonald. But I was looking at this because I wanted to put down that Annie started her meds yesterday. She did. She had the pink medicine that I mentioned last night. She had that before I went to my thing, and before she was watched by Abby. And then I gave her a couple puffs, kind of a couple sprays. She didn't know how to properly take it, but I sprayed a couple puffs into her mouth of the inhaler. And that says like that thing says every 6 hours as needed. And she hasn't really sounded like she needed it yet this morning, so I haven't given it to her today. But after breakfast this morning, I gave her the pink stuff and she did a lot better. She still didn't want to take it, but she was more cooperative taking it. But anyway, I put on here that she started her meds yesterday. And then I saw this, which is today. The Gwen has her orthotics appointment. Which I knew she had that, but like I totally forgot that was happening today. But it's at 1, so we have time. I'll have to make sure. I think I'll double check my stuff, but I'm pretty sure Kenzie, a girl from our church, is going to be watching Gwen today at the church. Or not Gwen, watching Annie at the church today while Gwen goes to that appointment. And because of when I planned it, I should have just made it for the morning. I don't know what I was thinking, but I ended up telling her like, oh, anytime, if you can't do it after 4, anytime is fine. And at 1 o'clock, they'd usually be sleeping, so I didn't really think that through. But I'll give them their lunch at like 1, maybe like 12:30, 12 or 12. Well, I guess probably 12. And then after they eat, we'll get ready to head over there. I'll go drop off Annie and take Gwen, and then when we come back here, they can take their nap, but they'll have lunch before they go. So that's the plan. We're getting ready to probably do calendar, and you can have water. Where's your cup? I don't know where you put it. I'll help you find it though. But anyway, we're getting ready to do calendar and Bible time, and probably do some flashcards. I got it. Oh, it's over here. I found Annie's cup. Water. Alright, but I just wanted to check in. I just changed my battery. So, I'm just not talking to you, but good morning, and I will talk to you guys in a few and let you know how things are going. Hey, so I was just trying to upload or start editing yesterday's video. Now that it's like 3:30. So it's gonna be up late, especially since like my Adobe, like everything is frozen outside. I think I showed you, or at least told you, and because of that, the internet's not doing great. And I guess Adobe must be connected to the internet because it won't let me do the editing without, well, it's saying that the internet connection isn't there, so I'll try to get it up though. But it's up before this one, so this one may be up late, I don't know. But anyway, I was looking at Facebook before I came up here, and somebody had shared a thing that said something about, I should have brought it up before, but it said something about like, I want to apologize to my kids. The world that we have right now isn't the world that I thought I'd be raising you in. And I understand the thought behind that, but honestly, like, I can't agree to that. For one thing, not that I never apologize to my kids, because I do, but I'm not going to apologize to my kids for the world that they're growing up in, because it's not my fault. The world is the way it is. It just is how it is. And honestly, I don't know if she would have decided any different, but the person that shared that. But I think, well, if I had known where we'd be now, and if I knew even now, but like before having Gwen, what even 5 years from now or 10 years from now would look like, because I imagine there's going to be other crazy things that are going to be happening. It wouldn't, knowing what's going on now, or even knowing what's going to happen in the next few years from now, even if it's bad, I don't think it would have changed my decision to have, like, Gwen, to have my first kid back in 2018. I don't think it would change my decision to want to have 5 kids, which I still want to have 5 kids. I wouldn't have not had Gwen. I wouldn't have, like, chosen not to have Annika. Knowing, if I knew that she, like, right when she was born would be the very beginning of, like, the, like, pandemic, it wouldn't change anything. In fact, it wouldn't change my decision to have them. If anything, it would make me more determined and more gung-ho about having them, because the world is going to need strong, smart, morally sound adults, and I feel like I'm able to make and bring up those kind of humans. They're not adult, my kids aren't adults yet, they're not anywhere close to being adults, but we're gonna need great adults that have a root in morality and a root in Christianity, and just are raised correctly and are strong. And I think that I can make those kind of people and bring up those kind of people that are going to be not necessarily running our world, maybe, but that are around when things are bad, if things get worse, or when things good or bad are happening. We need strong people, strong adults, and I think it would have just made me even more determined to make tiny humans that would grow into big, strong, morally sound humans. I just wanted to say that. That's how I feel. How do you feel about it? Okay, so I didn't sign off in the last video, but I'm signing off here. I'm just gonna, you don't need to know. There isn't really anything interesting to tell you since I last talked to you. We had worship night, it went great. My parents watched the girls. I got Chipotle, and now I'm going to supper. Nope, not supper. Going to bed. I had Chipotle for supper, now I'm going to bed. I hope you have a great, grand, wonderful, amazing, fluffy day, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Good night.